We're live, baby.
We're live.
Yep. Now this should automatically ping everyone if
Okay.
Madrid didn't fucking fuck this shit up. Um,
Oh, there's the noti.
you got the noti
Uh-huh.
in Discord.
Oh, the YouTube noti. Noti gang.
All right, announcements and everyone. Everyone at here, at AFC, at NFC, at reject. All right, let's fucking get it. Did it now just ping everyone? My bull rematch. Do I have to
Nope.
mute or can you cut out my voice? I can cut your voice.
Oh, it added everyone.
Nice. Just took a minute. It
Must
should
have.
automatically ping in game broadcasts like Rejects Radio is live. Unless that bot got fucking nuked.
It posted something in announcements unless that was
Oh
you.
no, that was me. What's up, Madrid?
There's nothing in game broadcast.
Oh, God damn it.
Madrid probably fucked it up.
Yeah, Madrid definitely fucked that shit up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He'll let guys play action pass on
Yeah.
under 2 minutes, but take away bots.
Yeah. That bot would literally ping. How did dude? I leave for 2 seasons and all this shit fucking breaks. Alright. What's going on, Madrid? How do our comms sound? Are we good? Me and
Mic
Mike.
check, mic check.
Mic check. Mic check.
1 2 1 2.
Yep.
Loud and clear.
He booted our fucking bot, dude. What the fuck?
Damn, that's crazy.
I used to have a chat box on here too. Is it hiding? Where did it go? Oh, there it is. Yup. Yep. We got the chat box up and everything, Mike. We're gonna have to move it though, because it's right next to the Super Bowl logo. Yep. This ain't no amateur hour, Madrid. This is. I think I have the most Super Bowl comms in history, bro. I think I'll hold that record. Yeah, we got chat on the right hand screen, Super Bowl logo, team logos, 3 viewers. Go Bears. Matt joined.
Bear down.
Bear down.
Bear down.
Well, Mike, here we are again, season 20 Super Bowl. Looks like people are filtering in now. I just have the teams pulled up on Neon. The only thing that Neon sucks at is injuries, so I don't know who's injured for both these teams. If there's any key injuries.
I'm personally unaware. I missed a production meeting, so
Mm.
not too
We're
sure.
kind of scrambling here. Well, this is clearly showing Justin Fields is injured, so I don't know how.
He was hurt last year too, but I don't think he is this year.
Yeah. Matt, please let me know if you have any injuries because Neon is dumb and I have the two monitors set up and I don't feel like turning the PlayStation on for three. So please let me know any injuries you might have because Neon is not very good at it. But
I'm playing PGA right now, so I can't look.
okay, so we got Bears have no injuries and his starting strong safety's out. All right.
Nothing majors.
So just one starter, good clean. It's not like a backup quarterback Super Bowl like they played last year.
Nope.
That's good to hear. Um, Obviously, I think the Bears are probably number one across the board in most ranking in all categories. Let's see where they rank. I know Fields is probably going to win it. Yeah. So, oh wow, Matt's defense is rated as mid. statistically, but when he's like wealthy, like when the playoffs come, like I think he just coasts through the regular season, and then when playoff comes, he just switches his play style completely. That's kind of been his thing, and with that, I there's no denying the year Fields had over 50 touchdowns, and should convincingly win the MVP. Unless Achan
Mm-hmm.
went bananas, but yeah, it looks like Fields had 59 passing touchdowns. Let's see what he
I
had on the
remember like
ground.
the game that Comish let him throw for like 10 touchdowns or
Yeah.
something.
Yep.
So that's allowed too now.
Yeah, I see. Looks like he had two rushing touchdowns. So yeah, he had 61 touchdowns, 22 picks. It's a pretty solid year. 61 touchdowns might even be a record. I don't
Probably
remember.
is.
I don't even remember X Factor Jameis putting up that many touchdowns back in the day. Kyler never got any of those. 61 is a lot, but then I mean you had Achan who had 30 touchdowns. So yeah, Achan.
Interesting.
Yeah, Achan had 2,300 yards and 30 touchdowns.
Stat
Um,
checks might be a little interesting this year, eh?
yeah, well, it's a good thing I created a spreadsheet to do all the stat checks for you, to do all the math for you. So all you have to do is put in the numbers. So, um, yeah. I wonder, if Kamish was halfway bright, he would take the stat suspension for Achan and put it on Bijan, because Pop switched teams. But he's probably going to be soft and make Billy get Achan suspended for that.
Yeah,
But that's not what we're here
absolutely.
to talk about. We're here to
Nope.
talk about this game. I see in lines as high as 9 points. Bears favored, and I think that's
Well,
pretty accurate. It's
as we're closing in on kickoff, it's Bears -6 right now.
I'd
So
hammer that. I think
I'm hammering that twice.
I'd put the mortgage I'd put the mortgage on that one.
Yep.
Um, we do have some prop bets. Shout out Madrid for putting it together. Yeah, yep. Over under 69. I might
That's
say
pretty
the
high.
under. I'd say the under on that one. I mean, that's assuming like a 34-31 victory, and I don't think the Super Bowl is going to be that close. Lil has struggled his way here. He Little had to overcome a 2 point conversion drop by Pats to get here, and then Pops absolutely choked and pissed his way away from a very, very controversial ending, to say the least. Um,
To say
where
the
where
least,
Kamish had
yeah.
to step in under actually it was under 2 minutes left. Kamish had to step in and let Lil get away with his controversial play calling.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so he got it here by the hair of his chinny chin chin. Whereas Matt had a very, very hard fought win over Rios. Um, two very, very good teams, two elite defensive users. That was a defensive slugfest, and I think I think Matt's defense is just more than what Little has faced. He struggled last year against Little struggled last year against it in the Super Bowl. Now, granted, both were playing with backup quarterbacks, but um, I think Matt's defense is very good. I think Matt's offense is just a step better. There's not much difference between the two offensively, but I think when it comes down to making a read, um, I think Lil will struggle in that department a little bit. When his back's against the wall and he can't run it, and he needs to go on a consistent passing drive to seal it, or come back in a lead. We've seen in the Super Bowl in the past.
When his
We've
hurry up inside zone call doesn't work, what does he do after that?
Right, we've seen in Super Bowls in the past. Sometimes it gets out of hand pretty quick, and can you come up on that run, come up with a couple stops, and get some quick scores to get back in it? I mean, we've had Trevor blow leads in the Super Bowl. That was a Super Bowl for the ages. We had even Wealthy, like he got down big to Alex Rocks back in the day. We've had close Super Bowls. We've had Super Bowls that have come down to goal line stands. You had a goal line stand to win it versus Colin.
Hmm.
Um, we've had all kinds of Super Bowls, but generally, you know, these guys. This is not like we have a first time Super Bowl user in the stream. If Matt wins today, he will surpass Wealthy for all time rings in Super Bowl history. He's tied right now with fourth, and Little is still looking for his first rejects ring. I know he has like 8 or 9 Candyland League rings, probably, but I think the best players play in rejects, and it's as simple as that.
Hmm.
Um, you come to rejects. I mean, I don't even think Instant has a rejects ring, and
Nope.
Instant, Instant goes on 40 game win streaks in other leagues and shit. So this
Yep,
is the
we've all
first.
seen it.
Yep, this is the first rematch in reject Super Bowl history. Some more lore. This is the first rematch since you and Colin met back-to-back years. You coming out on top with both wins there. Repeat appearances. We've had a couple repeat appearances. I made the first two and obviously lost both of them, but no different users on that. So usually, in the archives, which will be shared out and published and updated, you'll be able to see the ring count and every Super Bowl score in rejects history. Um,
Yep, it'll just be another one added to Matt's legacy.
yeah, yeah. I mean, he could really make himself the Bill Belichick of rejects. 20-year career, 5 rings. That's pretty impressive. You can't even really do that in offline franchises. And I think Matt's pretty much been in the league every year since it started. I don't think
Yeah,
he's
just
ever had.
about.
I don't think he's ever had an extended break or season-long absence.
I mean, he claimed he wasn't buying this Madden, and I think he joined pretty much the end of year one. Tanked,
Mm,
got a good draft pick. He knew what he
mm,
was doing.
right, 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 right. Um, he knows what he's doing. I think I think this is an interesting one. Willow can become one of many, not even one of many, but one of a few that have a rejects ring, which in my opinion is the most prestigious ring you can hold in any of these leagues. The best players come here. We generally have more relaxed rule set. Um,
Yep, like
and
play action under 2 minutes.
yeah, I mean, and everyone's sim until the game is on the line. Uh,
Absolutely.
we got 6 viewers here. I see some guys in chat. Just want to give you guys a shout out real quick. Comish is here. Matt's here. Just listening to the media. Just playing mind games and shit because he's a sick fuck. Um, Paul Rios, Frank Rios, the Rios Bros tuning in, and Madrid here. Yeah, usually Super Bowls are 50 views. At least when we have the good casters on, you know what I mean. This ain't no B
Hmm.
team. This ain't no hired gun cast. This is rejects comish for the both comma both comish is here for the people. Um, giving back to the league. This is probably the first Super Bowl I've called in a while. I can't honestly remember the last one I did. Um, it's been a little while. Looks like we got game tape. Did you get the message from Madrid? Not Madrid, Matthew.
Yeah, I got it.
All right, we'll make sure that's all pulled up for you guys now. We gotta cut his audio because he's a little clown. But yeah, as you can see, coming into the year, the Bears' losses are. He had one to Sporty, and I'm not sure who his other loss is. We must have missed that press. We really didn't do much homework here, but don't tell our producer that. See rejects clowns here. What's going on, Travis? Man, I'm not. I'm not even nervous for this game, man. I think Matt is head and shoulders a tier above him. He's the favorite for a reason, and anything short of a championship on his end is a letdown.
No, absolutely.
All right. Oh, we got a message from Bears coach. He said Bills aren't even in the stadium right now, not in pregame warmups, and he hasn't heard
Damn.
anything from them.
Damn.
Hmm.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn. Damn.
Yeah.
He must be finishing up them last minute film sessions, you know.
Oh, here we go. That looks like the Bills just showed up to the stadium and are just gonna run on and play. We got
Oh.
we got
Oh
Madrid.
man.
Shout out Madrid. This is like prime Al Michaels and John Madden. I'll be doing the play by play. Milky will be the nice color analyst for the chat. If you guys don't know,
Absolutely.
we got Adam. Adam, come back, you fucking whore. Please do. We miss you. Stop chasing them Alabama girls and them honky tonks, bro. We need you. You left us with Fig on your team, bro. Literally Fig, bro.
Literally fig.
All right. Well,
Martinez, you got a final prediction?
uh, I think we see a 38-14 Bears win.
38-14. I like that.
Coach Jones is like Al Michael and John Madden if they were at the Dollar Tree. Listen, Coach, I'm not here to shit on the call. We got the Bears set off to kick, and we are underway. Mecole Hardman is back deep to return the kick. He is gonna take it.
No
Oh,
doubt he's a Bill.
yep. He is not
Bill
gonna.
Bill's guy has a type of taste when it comes to players.
Yeah.
Make sure they fit the scheme.
Yeah, we may or may not have a whole Yeti full of adult beverages right now. It is Thirsty Thursday here at Comish Fallen's house, so we're ready to go. All right, to start the Super Bowl off, we've got Allen with split backs beside him, Raheem Sanders and Kenny Gainwell in the shotgun behind him. It looks like Matt is favoring Tommy Eichenberg out of Ohio State as his user. We're going to have a handoff to Gainwell to the left. He's going to cut, and he's going to fall forward there for about a gain of 2.
It's a great open field tackle by Eddie Jackson.
Yeah, I mean, if that was Achan, he'd be running like a little, like he'll get more mutt as the game goes on.
Oh yeah, he's
And
just
and
testing the
his
waters
that
right
was a
now.
sim run by him there, but he's going to start running sideways and backwards here soon
Yep,
enough.
just like right there.
Yep.
Nice little what did they call that shit in NCAA? The sidestepper.
What did we call it?
No
Regardless.
juke.
Yeah. I mean, it's Lil's going to hammer the flats out of his running or out of his pass plays. He's going to hit those easy reads. You're going to see that blocking tight end that runs like a gazelle. You're going to see him go on streaks, slants. He really breaks it out when he has a tight, mudded up game. And we already have a pause to start the game. Interesting. All right, getting us back
Not
off.
sure what that was about.
Are you ahead of me, bud?
What?
Oh, the pause? Oh.
Yeah, the pause.
Oh, okay, yeah. We've got Allen in the shotgun now with Raheem Sanders. We've got Evan Stewart, a top pick in motion. He's going to take the jet pass. He's going to get a couple good blocks on the edge. Mecole Hardman blocking like prime Gronk. And that is going to be a gain of at least 30 yards there on the touch pass. Really favored that play last game against Pops, that little touch pass to Evan
that was
Stewart.
his quote-unquote setup play after, very controversial.
Mm-hmm. Allen's now going to take the snap out of the shotgun here on 1st and 10, dump it off to Sanders. A little juke step, but he is drugged down quickly by a Bears defender, setting up 2nd and 6 at the 24-yard line. Yep. Quick
so far the
game.
Bills are just taking what they can give them, and it's where it's been successful. So we'll see if Matt throws in a hard flat here soon.
I was just going to say that. Is he gonna commit to the hard flat, which
he's not afraid to.
Yep. And we got Allen in the gun. He's going to fake the count here. Stop waiting for a flag route all the way across the field. Throwing to
exactly
Cactus.
What he just did. He committed to the drag route, and he beat him with the intermediate stuff. It's good offensive football.
Sorry, that young man's name is not Cactus. It's Caddis. He looks
Oh,
like a blocking tight end, but he runs like a gazelle and looks like Gronk. So that's going to set the Bills up with first and goal on the 3. Allen was the gun. Sanders beside him to the left. The receiver split out to his right. Allen's going to make some adjustment and hand the ball off. Oh, no, he's going to keep it. And he runs straight into a Bears defender. I don't
yeah, I'm
even
not
think
sure
he
if that
got to
was
the
the right
line.
read.
Yeah, I'm not sure he even got to the line of scrimmage on that play. It looked like some sort of read option where um, the dive back would have been. I mean, I think me and you could have fit through that hole there, buddy.
Nah, yeah, it looked like it was pretty
Yeah.
wide open to me.
So the Bills are going to come out in a tight bunch to the right, Sanders to the left of Allen there. He's going to fake the snap. He's going to fire. He's going to throw, and it's going to be caught by Diggs on a very awkward route. I didn't even know that Diggs got his head around on the
Oh.
play, but that one's going to be good for a Bills touchdown, and they're going to jump out to a 6-0 lead pending the EPAT. Bassomatic is up, and it is good. 7-0 Bills, 6 minutes
I
and
mean, that's some
20 seconds.
absolute freaking chemistry between Diggs and Josh Allen right there that he just knows how to turn around right at the right time.
Yeah, it
He
was
was
an awkward throw because I didn't think
his
Diggs
back
even
was
knew.
turned until the
Yeah,
ball got there.
I didn't think Diggs was going to get his head around. It looked like it was going straight into the defender, but Diggs somehow snapped his head around there with pressure right on him. It looks like
I
the
guess
Bears
Josh
sent
is
the
just
house
Josh
on him.
Allen trusted his guy.
Yeah. So now we're going to have Fields, the probably quarterback of the year, offensive player of the year, hopeful, come out. He's going to hand the ball off to Tony the Tiger. He's going to zoom right past the Bills defense. He went untouched there for 10 yards, Mike.
That's what he does.
Yeah, I think Matt's comfortable running the ball as well as 59 touchdowns with your quarterbacks. You're not really a running team at that point, but
He
Matt's
wants
not.
to chuck just as much as the next guy,
Mhm.
but he'll take what you give.
Fields is going to line up now again under center. He's going to drop back to pass. He has got all day in the world. He's going to fire a deep crosser off, and it's going to be completed to DJ Moore, who sheds off a defender and bounces off for a gain of 36 yards, setting up the Bears at the 33-yard line.
That ball in the air looked like you. I thought that was going to be a pick when he first threw it, but
But
DJ Moore made the right adjustment.
yeah, DJ Moore just plucked it right out of the air. Good ball by
I
Fields.
think the safety thought he had a free one too.
Yeah, I thought, it looked like the defenders were closing on it quickly, but not quick enough. Fields now in the shotgun with Pollard beside him to the right. He's going to hand the ball off to Tony the Tiger up the middle, good for a gain of 2. So, a lot of big offensive plays. That was missing a lot last Super Bowl, but both were hampered by backup quarterbacks. So it'll be interesting to see who can find their
Will
groove.
keeps doing this show blitz, whatever that is. I'm not really sure what's going on here, but I know Matt loves that,
Yep,
and that's
he's going to
exactly
actually
why.
blitz there. Yep,
Yeah.
wide open over the middle. DJ Moore, he's going to sprint right in untouched, 31 yards for a Bears touchdown to tie this game up pending the PAT here. Kick up
Now
by McGraw.
I've never been known to being a top defensive user, but I know for a fact doing that show blitz, whatever that was, bringing everybody down 3 plays in a row, Matt's not the guy to be doing that against.
Yeah, I don't know. Blitzing is very hit or miss, and especially against a team that has top flight wide receivers that can separate, and the ability to read defense like Matt. I think Little is gonna find himself a death sentence. He can fake it so many times, but when he gets caught in that blitz, I think
And Tony the
Matt is gonna
Tiger had a great
absolutely.
bit blitz pickup on that play
Yep.
too, which isn't on the stat sheet.
And now we've got a little I formation, old school football here. Allen under, got a fullback out beside him. He's going to hand it off to Sanders to the left, and he is going absolutely nowhere. Good for maybe 1 or 2 on the play.
Eichenberg made a great play there. He dissected that from the jump. You don't see linebackers
That's
all the
old
time
school,
making that
baby.
play. A
Stepping
certain
up.
mold, if you know what I mean.
Yep, stepping up, throwing his flipper right on there and taking a
Tremaine
fullback on.
Edmonds ain't doing that.
Tremaine Edmonds wishes he could do that like Eichenberg. Now we've got 2nd and 8 here on the 27. Allen fakes the snap. He's going to roll out to his right, and there's pressure right in his face. He's got to throw it away. Just barely gets it off.
And that play right there, that wasn't even a definition of a good pass rush. That's just Josh Allen breaking the pocket for no
Yeah,
reason. That's
much
all that
like
was.
much like we see in the NFL, he's getting artificial pressure on him, and he's rolling out without any real pressure on him. He ran right into the contain. The Bears are clearly trying to stop him from getting outside of the pocket where he's so deadly to his right. It wasn't even that there was a shed on the play. It was just that he rolled right into the defense right where they want him. So now we've got 3rd and 8 here for Allen Sanders beside him with the gun. 3 receivers split out to his right. He's going to snap the ball. Allen drop back to pass. He's going to throw it over the middle, and it's going to be Stewart wide open right down the seam. I don't know the defense is going to be able to catch him, and he's going to go all the way for a touchdown. Evan Stewart, the top pick out of Texas A&M. The Bills traded up for him this offseason, and they needed an explosive number 2 to go beside Diggs, and that is right there for him. And now the
I
Bills
mean,
jump
to me,
out.
that looked like what did the Bears just get caught lacking in cover 2, and Josh Allen just threw
Ripped
a
it.
seed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Evan Stewart is a very, very good wide receiver. They traded up very high to get him. I believe he was a top 10, maybe top 7 pick. And they really needed a number 2
Uh-oh.
beside Diggs. And now we've got
Uh-oh.
Worthy. He's going to make a
Uh-oh.
couple guys miss. He's going to
I
make
don't
a
know if
couple
he's going to
jukes.
run out of gas. Oh. Oh, my God, what a cut.
Oh,
Well,
Worthy. That's going to be a kickoff return touchdown right back at him. Who bet that one? That was a prop today. And the Bears answer right back.
Matt's Bears guy said multiple times his best offensive play is kick return. He's taken one back on me a couple times.
Wow. A huge turn of events just as you think
Well,
Bills can get some momentum. And
looks like your prediction of the under ain't looking too hot right
yeah, I thought under at 69, but we'll see as we have plenty of game left. We're already off both teams tied at 14. Bills ball now at the 25. We'll see if someone tries to maybe hold the clock and run it a little bit just to slow the pace of the game down, because I think if this thing goes and it's a shootout, I'd favor the Bears 10 times out of 10.
I'll tell you one thing, Matt's perfectly okay with not running in a single run play the rest of the game and just letting it rock.
And we've got
He's
Allen under
perfectly
center. He's
okay
going
with
to fake
that.
the pass, and he's going to dump it off, but actually that might have been a loss of yards on the play if he was inbounds. I don't
think
know
he might have called that incomplete, so
Okay,
might have
yeah.
favored the Bills there.
Yeah, I mean, it looked like he might have even lost a yard or two, but the running back must have not been able to get his feet in bounds there. Just a pro tip for all you guys out there: when guys run that 3 tight end set, they're not running the ball; they're trying to catch you in a heavy formation and sneak those tight ends beside you.
Mm-hmm.
So now we've got Allen in the gun again
Ooh,
with a fake snap.
that
He's
was
gonna
some
step
weird little jump throw sidearm
Whoa.
animation that I don't know if I've ever seen that before.
That looked like those Mahomes. That looked like the Mahomes throw from the trailer, and that is a very, very weird play. A lot of effort for just a small gain of 3, and that sets the Bills up again in 3rd and long here. We'll see what they have ready for him. He's gonna send Hardman in motion over there to the left. Single receiver set out there. Allen's gonna make a couple adjustments at the line of scrimmage. He's gonna snap the ball, drop back to pass, and it is gonna be
There's
incomplete. Wow, almost
To
into
me,
the
that's the
defender's hand.
difference right there.
Yep.
That's Lil pressing right there,
Yep.
and it's this game's going exactly the way Matt's
Yep.
comfortable
Yeah,
with, and
I
I'm
mean,
not sure Lil is.
right, exactly. Well, that'll work against pops and pats and lesser users, but good Super Bowl caliber users will make those adjustments. They know your tendencies. They know how to stop them. They know what was in the parameters of the game and within the parameters of our rules, and they know they'll try and take your number 1 read away and force you to adjust. So now I've got Fields under center again. Pollard behind him as the single back. He's gonna snap.
We
And he's gonna
forget the
actually throw
Bears.
away.
The Bears have Calvin Ridley.
Yeah, and that is a very, very good RPO.
All this talk about DJ Moore and Xavier Worthy, and then they just slip Calvin Ridley in there too.
Huge acquisition by them, as that's a very, very nice dump off. Fields under center again. He's got Pollard behind him. A couple receivers set out. It's going to be handoff to Tony the Tiger, who is just going untouched. Gain of about 5 there to set up first down. I mean, I think this Bears O-line is absolutely mauling the Bills up front. I mean, how many plays have we seen Tony the Tiger just run right through that O-line untouched till he gets to the second?
That's the only thing that's lucky for Lil, that Matt's not going to stick to the run.
Mm-hmm. Matt's going to absolutely try and keep pouring it on him, and he's not.
Oh,
yeah. Another pass to DJ Moore. Huge play. Gain of at least 20 there. Fields.
He's got his script firing. He's just going right to the next formation and play right away. Mm-hmm. That script is hot right now.
Yep. Yeah, with the way he's playing on offense, not much Lil can do there as Fields just threw another seed there. He's looking like prime Peyton Manning under center throwing dimes. And we haven't even seen him run another stretch handoff to Tony the Tiger. Just absolutely swerving right through it. gain of about 3 on the play.
I mean, he scored so quick, he might even still be on his opening drive script.
Right. I think he might even try and snap it here before the end of the first half. Or sorry, first quarter. No, he's going to take it at the end of the quarter. All right, so at the end of the first, we have a tie ball game. Bears 14, Bills 14. Bears ball here at the 40-yard line as we come back from the second quarter. Uh, I'm surprised Little is blitzing so much. I get it's a high risk, high reward, but I think even if he gets
He
the
should
negative play, I
he
think
should
he's
just know
opening.
better.
Yeah,
I think he's trying too much.
I think he's really opening himself up for the Bears to exploit it on offense because good users will absolutely tear apart you if you blitz them. Fields dropping
Because
back
the
to
thing
throw
is, with
again.
when it comes, yeah, I mean, when it comes to Madden and blitzes, it's you have to show it for it to work. Because if you
Mhm.
come out and base a line and try and run a blitz, it's going to take way too long to get there. And by the time it gets
Right.
there, you're there
The
fucking 60 yards down the field.
right, right. Just another just in time, in rhythm. Fields is absolutely um, showing a work of art here,
Fields is on a whole nother world level right
dude.
now. He's
Does he even
he's
have an
showing why he's
incompletion? He is
bringing.
6 for 6
No,
of a buck 30 and a
he's showing
touchdown.
why he's bringing home all the hardware this year.
That is
There's
another
not many
monster
guys
play
that's
in the
just
passing
ripping
game.
that slant, that post like that. Not
Yeah,
many guys are doing that.
that'll set the Bears up for first and goal here at the 7 with 9 minutes left in the second quarter here. Field is now going to be in the gun with Pollard split out just beside him to the left. Two receivers split out to the left. Tight end, wide receiver to the right in a tight formation. Fields not going to drop back to pass. He's going to stop. He's going to
Wow.
roll out and throw it. And what an absolute play by DJ Moore in the second effort. And he's going to be in for a touchdown. Wow. What an effort by DJ Moore. That this Bears team just wants it. They absolutely want it.
The thing
Pen,
is, little runs a lot of man coverage too, and it's if I've learned one thing against playing the Bears twice a year last couple of years, it's
mm-hmm.
doesn't matter who he has at receiver as long as he has DJ Moore, he's gonna beat man.
I mean, you want to talk
Even
about
if you have a 99 overall corner over top of
yeah.
him.
You want to talk about the second effort there. Uh, very very good. Again, a man blitz by the Bears and I'm sorry, man blitz by the Bills and the Bears just exploit it. It doesn't matter if you have 399s out there. I think the Bears are just going to absolutely be so happy if you keep man blitzing them like this. Allen going to then hand it off to Sanders, and what an absolute closing play by Tremaine Edmonds there for only a yard. This is a textbook usering clinic by Matt.
Hey, even guys like that sometimes, even a blind squirrel finds a nut.
Mm-hmm. I mean, Edmonds will make a play like that, and then he'll give up a wide open pass here to the tight end. But that's real life, not the Bears. Here, he's gonna fake the pass there. That is a play action pass there.
And
He's
then
gonna,
just like you said, he just gets lost in coverage right
yeah,
there.
yeah. I mean, he was
Not
probably
sure what
fooled a
he was
little bit
looking
by
at.
the fake handoff there, which constitutes a play action. But
The controversial play itself.
that there is a play action pass. A play action pass defined as where you fake a run play and then pass the ball. That is a fake handoff there, boys.
Hmm.
Allen's going to then hand it off to
Absolutely.
Sanders to the right, and he gets about 3, maybe 4 on the play, setting the Bills up at the 43-yard line. Well, it was gonna happen. Lil loves that play, kind of
This
gimmicky.
formation screams play action right
Yeah,
here.
this is a play action or an RPO with the slant backside, something like that. I think. Oh my goodness, what an absolute shed there by the left defensive end. It
It's
doesn't matter.
Montez Sweat, and he just
Yeah,
swerved out, and
yeah.
that just completely screws the A. It's one could say that constitutes a swerve,
I would
but
consider that almost a
that's another
swerve, but
conversation because that
yeah,
little whatever you want to call it
the
just
defender had to
destroys the
blow it
AI.
up.
They don't know what to
Yeah,
do when that
yeah.
happens.
So now we've got Allen under center, Kenny Gainwell. He's going to throw a bubble screen, like a little hitch route to Diggs there for 5 yards. Looked like to be another run pass option type play. And good for 5 there for the Bills as they keep their schedule moving. Or keep on schedule and keep moving. Allen again under center. Two receivers split out to his left. Two tight ends there to his right. Kenny Gainwell the back behind him. He's going to fake the handoff there to Gainwell. He's going to stop, drop back, try to throw the
Yep,
ball.
playmaker.
Little
Oh,
playmaker. And Allen is going to get a weird little juke play, but he's going to run and get the first down. I thought he was going to get tattooed there, but he looked more like Lamar Jackson with that little juke as opposed to Josh Allen running people over. Now we got a strong formation there with Allen again under center. A little uncharacteristic there. Going to make a couple adjustments. Gainwell the back behind him. He is going to run a counter play. Gainwell takes the handoff to the left. Good.
They saw that coming before it was snapped.
What a play there by T.J. Edwards coming up and stopping the run there, not fooled
It's
at all.
almost like they got a guy giving them the other team's signs,
right.
Little Michigan style.
Yeah, Michigan, Chicago's right down the road from it, but that makes a lot of sense to me. Now again, he's back in the split back formation. Gainwell, and I'm not sure the back beside him to the right, number 32. Gonna need to dig out my roster on that one. Allen's gonna stop, drop back to pass, throw an angle route, and that is gonna be
Damian Harris.
That is Damian Harris, Bills legend,
running an angle route.
Very crisp angle route.
No doubt he stared it right down. No shock there.
And now we've got the signature jet pass formation. Allen in the shotgun, Gainwell the back behind him. He's just stop, drop back to throw. He's going to look, he's going to fire, and it's going to be incomplete.
And some pressure up the middle there.
Great pressure there by the Bears defensive line. Allen lucky to get the ball off.
His arm was huge now. I mean, if Matt can chew up, run a nice little 4-minute offense, not that he's going to, score another touchdown, go in at half, up 10. Oh, onside kick.
A weird onside kick. Bills actually onside kicked versus the Dolphins last game. Which really.
I mean, if you're gonna call it onside, did he fat finger it because the Bills used the timeout?
Oh, he might have.
I don't know why you call that. And
might have been another special teams error by Sean McDermott, like 12 seconds, and not squib kicking it. But
what's new?
Either way, the Bears.
Besides,
topic for another day, but that field goal is going to set the Bills, or the score to this game: Bears 21, Bills 17. Bears now get the ball at their own 18-yard line after a short return. Fields, Pollard beside him in the gun.
I don't think Matt is he going to stick with this play? Oh yeah, he is. I thought he was going to change it.
Yeah, it's going to be.
He didn't see man. His receivers are just fucking holding on to everything too. It's
huge. That's not a big play, but DJ Moore to make that play. How many times do you see the receiver catch that drag and get absolutely popped? I think,
they're playing with heart right now.
Yeah, the Bills have been showing blitz and trying to hard. I wonder if they maybe try and go to a hard flat, but if he does that, that's even more of a death sentence.
Because the Bills' defense is just simply a step behind right now.
Yeah.
It's as simple as that.
Yeah, the Bears have people running open every play. Fields is 9 of 9 for $155 and 2 tutties.
Bears OC is cooking. Fields is cooking. The wide receivers are cooking. The O line's fucking standing pat.
Bears OC is in his bag right now. He's cooking.
Uh-oh.
Oh my goodness! What a play!
Man.
Oh no! The Bears.
Wow.
What we thought could have been a huge interception. He doesn't get his head around the play, and somehow Calvin Ridley.
I saw the user right away, and Matt was going to go to it, but he still did. I don't know if that's the misuser. Good luck for the Bears. Bad break for the Bills. But
yeah, it's a bad break there. He clearly read the play out and stopped it. Takes a lot to pick those bubble screens off, but it works out in the Bears' favor. And it's going to be a short dump off here to Tony the Tiger, who's going to run
play by Matt Milano.
Right into the Italian stallion. He's not white.
There's
been
some great linebacker plays so far between Milano and Eichenberg. They're type of guys that I want on my football team.
Great fundamental hustle, heart. They have grit. And remember,
team over me, guys.
Yeah, Matt Milano is not white, folks. He's olive, per Josh Allen. So. Great play there by Milano to come up and stop Tony the Tiger in the open field for only a gain of 2. We're going to be headed to the 2-minute warning here. Bears still have the ball. He's going to stop and he's going to dump it right off to Troy.
Mutt tight end.
Yep. I can't even pronounce his name.
Can we get a speed check and get a speed check in chat for Matt's tight end?
Yeah, we're going to need a speed check on that guy. The Bills again caught in the blitz, but that tight end absolutely got money. We'll see if the Bears want to run some clock here. A minute and 30 seconds left. Bears have the
kind of
ball first
surprised
and
Bills
goal.
aren't using a timeout.
Yeah, you would think he might want the ball. He's going to be in quite a hole as the Bills receive the first half kickoff. So if he lets the Bears bleed the clock here on top of getting a touchdown, it's going to be a big hole for him.
Walks right in.
Yeah, Broshawn Johnson just runs right in for the touchdown and bleed 30 seconds off on the clock.
Bills' defensive line has given absolutely no resistance.
Yeah, the Bears.
Shout out Coach Jones.
Yeah, Coach.
He's an 86 overall, 22-year-old. So
yeah, 86 overall. Yep. 86 overall.
86 overall. Just happens to be hidden dev.
Yeah. Yep. 86 overall.
Definitely ran the fastest 40s out of the tight ends.
Yep. Just go and sort by speed. Classic. That's Mutt's archetype there. So now Little is in quite a hole, and this is what I said previously.
And this is also a spot where he can dig himself a deeper one too if he presses too hard.
Yeah, we said this is a passage, known pass situation. Oh, Diggsy.
There's the Diva Diggs showing up again.
I mean, he ran a beautiful route, cooked the defense, tries to one-hand catch it, and it just bounces right off.
I'm just fucking hot dogging it. That's why I don't like guys like that on my football team.
I mean, that's textbook. A few guys in the league can run a crisp comeback route like that. One-hand catch it, but he gets too cute. He tries to do too much with it.
Josh Allen's getting happy feet now, and he doesn't know what he's looking at.
Sensing that artificial pressure, and this is what I highlighted before the game, Mike. This is a situation where Little has got to air the ball out. This has got to be some chunk plays and quick. This has got to be a situation where he's got to be precise and clean like the Bears. And can he answer like that? Crisp out route to Mecole Hardman. He's going to make a guy miss, and that is a very, very much needed first down. Had the Bills not gotten the first down there, this game would have
Bills needed that because you just couldn't give the Bears the ball back with all 3 timeouts left and about a minute to go.
That is the saving grace for the Bills. They did retain 3 timeouts there as they gave up the quick score. Allen is again going to drop back to pass. He's going to fire off over the middle, and it's going to be incomplete. Looks like he was.
I'm not sure what's going on with Diggs right now.
Yeah, Diggs absolutely. So he had the drop, and it looked like a miscue. I don't know if Allen threw it behind him.
He just threw it off the back of his head,
or he didn't get his head around, or wrong route timing, or something. But not what the Bills want there. As Allen's going to be in the gun again. Kenny Gainwell will be beside him. He's going to drop back to pass. He's going to fire off.
There was the hard flat right there, and he almost got it.
Pass broken up into double coverage in the hard flat there. Matt was using that flat defender on top of having a hard flat. He knew he was going to that.
It's everyone's guilty of it. It's very easy to just stare down and drag.
It's going to set up 3rd and 10 now for the Bills at the 41-yard line. Pass is going to be fired. It's going to be caught by Mecole Hardman.
Tremaine Edmonds is just absolutely lost again.
Doesn't know where the ball is going. Sees the guy right in front. Well, it doesn't see the guy right in front of him and catches it for the first down. Looks pretty textbook to me. As the Bills are on the move now at the opposite 44-yard line with 48 seconds to play, down 11. They're going to drop back to pass. Allen fires. It's going to be incomplete. He was not even close on that one. Looking like a rookie here,
that just looked more like a throwaway if anything.
Yeah.
There wasn't much there to begin with.
A little too much happy feet and not very accurate at all. Again, same formation, bunch right. Kenny Gainwell slip beside on the left. Steph Diggs, the sole receiver, split out to the left of the side. Hardman's going to go in motion to the right. Allen's going to make a couple adjustments, sitting behind him in the gun. 45 seconds left to play. Allen's going to drop back to throw. Pressure on him, and it's going to be caught and intercepted by Quani Brisker.
We are.
Jaquan Brisker with the heads-up
play. Former Nittany Lion.
The pass is going to be batted away, and Jaquan Brisker at the right place and the right time. That's why we were on the.
By the way, who Matt's had playing slot corner all year. Cough, cough.
Oh, weird. Jaquan Brisker is a very, very good box safety, but I guess he became a slot wide receiver for the Bears. Field's going to drop back to throw a wide open drag route to Calvin.
Just an immediate chunk play.
Just running for a casual.
This has to be someone might have to look into this, but this has to be some Super Bowl record to start the game consecutive completions, 13 already.
13 of
He's got to be.
13. He is absolutely dealing. Already across midfield at the 43-yard line. Bears up 28-17. 31 seconds left to play. 1st and 10. Fields the only back in the empty set in the gun. He's going to stop and drop back to throw. Looks and he's going to roll out to the right. A rare pressure there. Ed Oliver.
I think that was the first play that Fields' first read wasn't there, and you could just rip it.
Yeah, that was the first play. I think we've seen the Bills D line get some pressure. Much needed pressure just to stop the bleeding as this Bears offense is drove up and down the field. Fields now on the gun with Pollard beside him. He's going to stop and drop back to throw. Going to hit Terrore.
Stayed in bounds, yep.
Stayed in bounds, but he got a first down. I mean, that was just a little flat route, and he picked it up for 17 yards to get the first down. The whole defense backed up playing the sticks, and it's just a simple dump off there for a very
smart play.
Very big gain. Fields again now, 20 seconds left to play. Bears trying to muster out a score here before the half. In the shotgun, he's going to stop and drop back to throw. Dump it off to Tony Pollard in the flats. Going to make a couple guys miss. Is he able to get out of bounds? Clock is still running. Does Matt realize that?
He's just going to take his points.
Okay, yeah. If he'd have been able to get out, he'd have had at least another shot, maybe two. Big play by.
I think it's a smart play here, not getting hyper aggressive, taking your points, going up two touchdowns.
Had you gone out of bounds, you'd had at least a shot at the end zone. But taking your field goal up 14 here is now we head into half, and the ball. Matt is sitting very, very pretty here going into halftime. Little's going to need a couple bounces his way, costly interception, and a couple miscues. Whereas the Bears have put up 31 points in the half. On pace to score 62.
It's Justin Fields. As simple as that. His processor is on.
Onside kick. This is remind me of when the Saints
getting
and Colts
hyper aggressive here.
Bass Money gonna kick it, and I believe that is Noah Sewell out of Oregon with the heads up.
I don't think Matt was just out there in regular kick return.
I believe that's Noah Sewell, Penny Sewell's brother from Oregon there with the heads up play. Not in the hands team, but you're giving the Bears here the ball at the 43-yard line, already in prime position.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, at the very least, it might save him some clock.
Matt doesn't give a shit about how much time comes off the clock. He wants another touchdown.
He's just going to score again. It's going to be fired. It's going to be Ridley just scoops it right out of the air. It looked a little inaccurate.
I don't know what else to say at this point anymore. He's just...
Is he going to have an incompletion all game? He is 16 of 16.
What was the line on? Can we get a line bet on his first completion will be? Can we get that one typed up real quick?
16 and 16 for $1.16, or sorry, 216, or was it 270?
I think it's about 260.
260. Huge play. I mean, the Bears are just firing on all cylinders.
Fields just fucking put that up there, got hit as he was thrown, and he just Ridley plucked it out of the sky. I mean, like, what else is there?
You can't really do much there. It was inaccurate.
When things are going great.
Ridley just made an amazing heads-up play. Bills again showing blitz here with Fields, making a couple adjustments in the gun. Pollard the back beside him to his left. He's going to drop back to throw. He's going to step up in the pocket, run, make a couple guys miss and slide for a heads-up first down.
You might have been able to get 6, but I understand the safe call there.
Yeah, you don't want to get sucked into a tackle or some weird fumble.
Sucked into an animated fucking hit stick right at the 1-yard line.
Yeah, it's just a weird fumble to kill your momentum, but big heads-up play by Justin Fields to get the first down and slide. And the Bears come out with 3 tight ends to the right-hand side. They're going to hand the ball off to Tony Pollard.
I mean, it appears that the Bills D-line got ripped into, and they're playing the run a little bit better.
Mm-hmm. Really hard, really tight, and pause. Really really tough to get movement there, inside the 5. Personally, when you're in these 5-yard lines, I don't like.
I mean, so far, during the first half, the D line was just kind of loose and wide open, and they were just letting Tony the Tiger run right through it.
Yeah. Tony the Tiger was going to the second, third level untouched. Fields now under center. Pollard the back beside him. He's going to hand it off to his right, and Pollard's going to take the handoff wide open. Not a single defender touches him for a walk-in touchdown
That's
from the
98
3-yard line.
overall, Tony the Tiger.
Tony the Tiger just outrunning the entire Bills defense there at the 3-yard line. Tough situation to be in, and the Bears take a commanding 21-point lead, 38-17 over the Bills now with 7.5 minutes left to play here in the third quarter. Well, Mike,
has the Bills defense got a stop yet? I mean, they forced one field goal, but that was because
a field goal.
Matt ran out of time.
Yeah, I think that's the only stop we've seen. Bills have had a punt and a interception to end a drive.
It's pretty much been lay on the bed and let me do what I want with you type of night.
No comment here. As the Bills are down 21 and actually come out in the I formation. Classic play action. Allen's going to drop back to throw and find
fastest
Hardman.
wide receiver on the crosser, no doubt.
Probably 95 overall. McCall Hardman on the deep crosser. Must have found it over
Wonder
there.
why he's there and not his rookie wide receiver.
Very weird. He must have borrowed that one from New England or Buffalo or New England or the Dolphins on that play. Allen again in the empty set. Receivers split out beside him on the left and the right. He's going to drop back.
That little play right there, that gets Matt all the time.
Yep.
He loves biting.
It's like a sluggo, weird little shake.
But at the end of the day, that's classic Tremaine Edmonds just blowing a coverage.
Mm-hmm.
He wants it bad. He wants to jump one bad.
Mm-hmm. Good dump off, but the Bills are going no huddle here, and no huddle.
Yep, no huddle, audible from empty to a run play.
Yep, gonna be a RPO bubble screen to the left. I bet you.
Nice 20-step drop.
Yep, very, very. Oh my goodness, dropping.
Should
back
be
to
intentional
27.
grounding, but I think the setting is off because the game plays better with it off.
Mm-hmm.
If anyone didn't know that.
Looks like intentional grounding, but no huddle is one of those things. Like if you don't practice it often, and you're not used to your guys being stamina and making quick play calls at like that, it can really throw your timing off.
Them hard flats, they're howling right now.
But he's lucky that's not an interception. He set
Matt
that guy
baited
up.
that. Matt set up that hard flat to bait that little shallow crosser perfectly.
Mm-hmm.
He set that up perfectly. That's a great defensive play.
Yeah, Bills again in the split backs here. Kenny Gainwell Allen's left. Damian Harris to the right.
That's Scotty Miller.
The middle. Scotty Miller. That is Scotty Miller.
Interesting.
The
Bills definitely have. This is definitely a run play.
Definitely inside zone, no huddle.
Absolutely.
Taking it right out of the lovely playbook. And
great play by Eichenberg. Yet again, dissecting.
Eichenberg, Edmonds there with the stop. The play was right in front of him, so he made it. Good for him. Classic Bills. I got you in the right formation, so I hurry up and go to inside zone.
Hurry up inside zone.
So, big stop there by the Bears. Time not too much of a factor. It's really going to take a couple plays to not go the Bears' way here. Again, Allen under center here. Look for some sort of RPO action. Going to fire.
I think that'll go down. Yeah, that'll go down in the books as a run play.
Yeah, kind of just like a long handoff. Matt brought his flat defender, the conflict defender, in, so it's all but an easy read there for the Bills as they're going to score and cut into the deficit just a little bit, making it a 38-24 ball game here. Bears up 14 now to receive the ball.
I mean, he kept Fields on the sideline, but he's not in a position to go slow to get him knocked out of a rhythm, so I'm not sure.
Yeah.
If that's going to matter.
Yeah, it's tough because he's got to score quickly.
Look how fast the Bears OC is just ripping through the playbook. He knows exactly where he's going next.
The Bears look like a kid that's on Adderall studying for his final exam. Just absolutely cracked out of his mind.
Might have to a little PED test after the game.
Might have to have a random PED test here. Fields going to stop and drop back to throw. It's going to. Oh my goodness, this is just a clinic. 17 of 17, 310 yards.
I mean, I doubt it. Matt is a nerd, so I wouldn't be surprised if he has a notebook of a legit script, and he knows it by heart at this point. This is what it looks like, at least.
I think this is looking a lot like, and this is what this game reminds me of, from the Bears a couple years ago. Handoff there to Tony Pollard to the right. This reminds me of the playoff game the Bills played against the Patriots that I was at with Bryce and Luke, where Josh Allen scored a touchdown every single time he had the ball. The absolute perfect game, no punts, no fourth down, and they scored every time they touched the ball. I know we had a field goal before the half, but Matt is really trying to become the second team ever to score a touchdown every time he has the ball
in the Super Bowl at that.
Yeah, at the Super Bowl against the highest level of competition.
Ooh, just stepped out.
Just stepped out, but that's an amazing play by Fields to take it and rip it against a cover two. To know he has that seam to get the timing right between the jam and then the deep safety. That is a heck of a throw there by Fields to rifle that in there. You need to have an absolute rocket of an arm to muscle that ball in there.
I don't even know if confidence is the right word for it. Like, is there another level?
Demon time is what that is.
Yeah, that's how you'd say he's on something.
Well, rare stop there by the or negative play, I should say, by the Bills defense. Second upset and 10. Bears all the way already at the 39-yard line. Fields dropping back to pass. Again, a dump off there to Tony Pollard. Going to make a move, but runs right into a Bills defender there. Gain of about 3. You cannot help but just laugh at Fields just absolutely putting on a clinic here. Just not missing a pass. Big play here by the Bears, trying to muster out another first down here against the Bills defense. Fields dropping back to pass. It's going to be open, wide open again to DJ Moore.
Every concept this man calls, it's just... I'm at a loss for words.
I mean,
I think, in all honesty, I think he's called that one sack Little got is the one missed call he's had.
Yeah.
One.
I'm honestly out of words at how efficient this Bears offense is.
Usually you have one or two a drive. It's damn near the fourth quarter, and he's called one bad play.
I'm at a loss of words other than...
And it's not even like Tony the Tiger's ripping off. He's 10 rushes for 29 yards. It's just...
It's just been uber efficient, taking what the defense is giving them and always having a guy open. 3rd and 1 here now. We'll see if the Bears are going to take it into the end of the third. And they are. So we're going to enter the fourth quarter. Hold up your fours, baby. Fourth quarter, Bears up 38-24.
As the defense, it's just so frustrating. You get into the frame of mind where you're just like, what the hell do we do?
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing. We blitz, he beats it. Call zone, he blitz, he beats it. Call man, he beats it. What do you do?
I haven't seen a game like this in rejects ever.
At that point, you fucking just pray to God and hope he throws a pick, I guess. I don't know.
3 tight ends set there for the Bears. Fields under center. He's going to hand it over to Roschon Johnson, who just bounces forward. The Bears just want it more. Keeps his feet moving, and that is another huge touchdown for the Bears to go up by 3 scores again, pending the PAT.
I mean, if there was ever an impose your will drive, that was it.
Little has had no answer for this. This is...
If you want to look up in the football dictionary of imposing your will,
the Bears are just absolutely having whatever they want.
There'll just be a clip of this drive.
This is unlike any sort of domination I've seen in Rejects history. I've been playing and calling games in this league for 20 seasons now, and I haven't seen a Super Bowl like this. Not prime Milky, not prime Wealthy, not any guy who's had just a Joe Flacco type run. I have never seen a team so dominant and so assertive of their game plan, being able to attack. Another Super Bowl caliber. Little's not a bad user by any means. This is not him playing against a team that's tanking and doesn't give a shit. This is the Super Bowl, and he is absolutely putting on a clinic on moving the ball.
And I mean, yeah, Josh Allen threw one pick, which it was a tip pick, wasn't the greatest read, but like he's not played bad offensively at
No,
all.
24 points on Matthews' defense is incredible for this stage and what he's giving them. It's not like the Bears have been giving them much. Lil has had to get in a rhythm, and he hasn't given them
Josh Allen has
much.
still thrown for 300 yards.
Yeah, 2 touchdowns and just a tip pick. Pretty decent gains on the ground. They've moved the ball. They've only been stopped. They've only had one punt and a weird tip pick. And other than that, oh,
He's
there
gonna
it
get
is.
bailed out for a
Yeah,
bad read.
yeah, just a bad read. Um, just I don't know if he tried to lob it up there on the curl route, and it was a bad throw by Allen, which caused the tight end to run right into Matt's user, but Matt was all over that tight end streak. He's been waiting and sitting on that, hoping to get one of them juicy interceptions. As you know, I think I'd be shocked if we see a run play because the Bills have really got to try and score quickly here. If they take up 2 or 3 more minutes, I don't know. Matt's not gonna bleed the clock out in any sort of fashion, but they have really got to keep scoring and pray the Bears mess up. This is a total Bears game to lose by all standards. As Allen's going to drop back to throw, it's going to be incomplete there, thrown right between 3 Bears defenders, and um, Quanny Brisker's going to rock the baby there, but Allen didn't give any of his guys a shot to make a play on that ball.
I don't know if anyone was even open.
Allen again in the gun, 3 receivers split out to his right. Scotty Miller in the slot. Kenny Gainwell back to his left. Going to drop back to throw. It's going to be complete to Scotty Miller again up the seam. Tackled by a host of Bears. Gain of about 25, setting the Bills up for first and goal in the 8 minutes left. You kind of wonder if the Bills are just going to go no huddle here to end the game, but this is probably Trey Y flex inside zone if I had to bet my mortgage payment on it. But we'll see what the Bills have in store. It's not going to be an inside zone. Allen going to drop back to pass, and it's going to complete to Scotty Miller. Holds on to a very, very tough catch to keep the Bills within some sort of striking distance here with 7.5 minutes left. The PAT is going to be
Yeah,
up and good, so it's going to be
I think
45,
it's
45
safe to
31.
say
Two and a
that
half minutes.
the over, the over hit, but
The over is hit, which surprises me a lot. I assumed an offensive showcase. The Bills have not played a bad game by any standards. 31 points is not a slouch, especially in a Super Bowl. But to have the Bears come out and score every which way they can, they've dominated on offense. They've got a kick return. 2.5 minute drive by the Bills is about as ideal as you can have there. Matt's not going to be a guy that shies away. He's going to keep absolutely trying to score every single time he gets the ball. He's not going to bleed the clock. I'd really be surprised if he calls more than 2 or 3 run plays on this drive. He's going
yeah,
to take what Lil's going
he's
to
gonna
give him.
call one or two run. He's gonna call one run play. If it gets stuffed, he's just gonna go right back to slinging it.
Mm-hmm.
It's who he is, what he
Yeah,
does.
as Tony Pollard, he's got 11 rushes for 30 yards. Not super ideal. Tony the Tiger has absolutely carried this Bears franchise since coming over from Dallas. Leading them up to a Super Bowl and in prime position here. But um, the Bills' defense is absolutely showing blitz, stacking everyone up on the line of scrimmage, hoping to come up with some sort of negative play. Really would be surprised to see a run play here. Bills' defense again. Fields is going to drop back to throw. He's going to break a sack.
No, they
Comes up
can't
with
even bring it
something.
down. It's just
I
Fields.
Wow. Weird man coveraging though on the left
He
there.
had that
Even
wheel route open,
mhm.
but I don't think he usually looks at that.
No, and he little guarded the corner there in all aspects. Um, but he had a weird coverage on that. He almost lurked between 2 routes, which looked a little suspect. But using a man corner is very very hard. Now the Bills trying to get their first third stop of the day. Fields is going to drop back to throw. He's going to be caught just short of the first down. That'll be the final. That'll actually be the first stop, I think, by this Bills defense coming on very late here in the fourth quarter.
I think it's the
Bears now
first
have to
punt of the
punt.
game.
Didn't the Bills have a punt earlier? But the Bears, this is the Bears' first punt, so he's not going perfect and scoring a touchdown every play. But even his punter said he's on the roster too. Don't forget about me, burying him at the 19-yard line there. As now the Bills finally have a stop they need, but that clock is at 5.5 minutes left. Down 14. You need another quick score here. Anything longer than 3 minutes really, really hurts your odds. You have 3 timeouts, but you've got to go down and get a touchdown here and hope for another stop to tie this game up. But Allen now is going to be in the gun, tight bunch to his right. Kenny Gainwell the back beside him, dropping back to throw. He's going to fire off. It's going to be complete to Khalil Shakir, the Diet Debo Samuel from Boise State. Bills now in their no-huddle offense, 2nd and inches here. Allen going to make a couple adjustments up at the line. He's going to drop back to throw again. It's going to be caught.
It's been the bottom of the depth chart at receiver that's making all the impact plays for the Bills in the second half here. Diggs has been ever since that weird touchdown catch, he's been a no-show.
Yeah, it's a couple options. He's mixed in the tight ends and the backs, really trying to get everyone involved. But Diggs has really not done much outside of that first touchdown. Really requiring every 53 men on the roster to get an impact. Pass is going to be fired off, and that is Caddis. Not able to come up with the Bears almost come up with the interception. I believe that was Jalen Johnson on the coverage there, staring down a receiver. Complete opposite of that little sluggo play he ran to Scotty Miller up the middle, but this time it was a curl. Matt was on it, but had that maybe been the sluggo, it would have been a big chunk play.
And Josh Allen's just pressing right here. He's got to just.
Oh my goodness! How was that not?
He's just pressing too hard. That should be That's too bad. Maybe not 2 interceptions in a row, but for sure 2 bad reads in a row.
2 turnover-worthy plays. I mean, he just rifled that into triple coverage right there on the deep end. The Bears defense is all around it. The Bears now face a 3rd and 10 at the 47-yard line, just right before midfield. 4 minutes, 25 seconds left to play. Allen's going to be in the gun, 3 receiver split out to his right. He's going to drop back.
Look who it is again.
Scotty Miller plucking it out of the air. Big catch by him. Scotty Miller, Mecole Hardman, Kenny Gainwell, Caddis the tight end. I mean, everyone but Diggs has got involved here. I'm not even sure have we even seen Stewart on the field?
Stewart has. I don't think we've seen him on the field since the first half.
Yeah, I haven't seen Stewart at all here. Allen comes up with another heads-up first down.
And his receiving core is so gassed. He's got 2 running backs out at receiver.
Yeah, I mean that's the danger of going no huddle. You're really stretching your wide receiver depth chart thin. Just reeling.
Especially when you have a guy check himself out of the game.
Allen dropping back to throw. It's going to be complete. Wiley, is that? I want to say Andrew Wiley, but that's a tackle. I'm not even sure who Wiley is.
I mean, that's that's probably his 3rd tight end.
That's probably a 3rd-string tight end running a drag route there for 5. Weird no huddle call, but he doesn't have first-team wide receivers out there.
And he's got to. I think he's got to score before the 2-minute warning.
He can't. That 2-minute warning is
try and give himself an extra timeout.
Right. He's got to score before it here. Now 2nd and 4. Allen dropping back to throw. He's going to dump it off to the flats to Kenny Gainwell, who's going to get a first down, but stop there at the 7. Again in the no-huddle defense. 1st and goal now for the Bills at the 7-yard line. Bills are going to hand the ball off to Kenny Gainwell, who's going to take it, but he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line there. Tremaine absolutely swallowed him up there. 2nd and 14. There's 2 minutes, 14 seconds left. 2nd and goal on the 2-yard line. Allen under center, Gainwell the back behind him. He's going to hand the ball off, and he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line there at the 1. The Bears make that key stop to not allow a score right before the 2-minute warning. So now the Bills have the ball. 2-minute warning. 3 timeouts, 3rd and goal on the 1. Obviously, they're going for it here. This is 4-down territory on the 1. They need a touchdown. They need a couple plays to go their way. And the time, unfortunately, is not on their side. They got the stop they need, but they're going to need to come up with something very, very big here. Bills in their goal line set now. Damian Harris, the back behind him in the eye. Allen under center. Bills counter or Bears counter with their goal line defense. He's going to take the ball and he's going to be stopped in the backfield there. Looked like a safety or corner sticking his nose. Mbuka, the safety for the Bears, coming up with a huge third down stop. What an absolute heads up, head on the football, nose on the football play to take on a big bruising back like Harris. They're on the goal line. The clock is going to keep running here for the Bills. 4th and goal on the 1. Safe to say if the Bills don't get it here, you can all but pack this thing up and send the Lombardi back to Chicago. I formation now for the Bills under center now. We'll see if they come out with handoff to the left, and it's going to be stopped. There's your boy, Mike Eichenberg. Eichenberg making
that'll probably do it.
That'll all but seal it there. Tommy Eichenberg with the huge goal line stand. The Bears come up.
Just saying, guys like that on your teams, those are winning football players.
Guys like that, just they're in the right spot at the right time. You couldn't have, the Bills had inches to go away. To get.
And I think the Bills just got to, or the Bears just feed Roschon Johnson here a couple times because he just falls forward and that's a
weird timeout there. An injury timeout there for the Bears.
See if that affects their offensive line at all. How big of an impact that is.
That's a first down, but more importantly, it also stops the clock. Bills didn't call a timeout there, so they'll have at least another timeout left in the game. If they were to get a first down, Roschon Johnson absolutely taking over. Huge play. The Bears' offensive line asserting their will against this Bills front, as that's going to be a huge first down to help the Bears manage this one. 1st and 10 now for the Bears, 22-yard line, a minute and 20 seconds left. Bills looking for a stop, looking for something, as Fields is now going to be in the gun with Pollard beside him, looking to bleed the clock here.
And that's how, that's just a fitting way to end this game.
And DJ Moore, huge play, comes up over the user, 23 of 23. That's going to end the game here,
400 yards.
400 yards,
historic,
no incompletions, a perfect game in the Super Bowl to win it. I mean, the Bills played a hell of a game. I think wow. I think
Fields was literally perfect. Flawless.
You can't even be mad if you're a Bills fan. The Bears played a perfect game. He can go in and load up to a head-to-head mutt game, and he's not going perfect again. His next game, he's not playing another perfect game this entire cycle. 23 of 23. Fields is clearly
Coach Jones MVP. Perfectly clinical.
I mean, this was a much more competitive Super Bowl than we thought, but what an absolute clinic.
Absolute clinic. It's insane. I mean, I don't think there's going to be much of a debate on who the Super Bowl MVP is.
As the Bears win the Super Bowl, securing Matt on the all-time leaderboard in Rejects history, going back to back.
I don't know if it was last year or the year before, but there were some rumblings coming out of the Bears organization about how they didn't want to pay Fields. And I'm sure that's going to do nothing but backfire on him. And I think we're going to get the Bears coach on for a little bit of an interview here in a minute or two.
Yeah, I was hoping to reach out to coach
whenever he's ready.
Wow. You're not going to see another Super Bowl like that again. I don't think you'll see another dominant Super Bowl like that. It's not even like it was a blowout. It was an absolute. I'm speechless. You're running out of words to describe the game, but it was as perfect of a game as you can play. For the Bears. We're gonna show the replay. We're gonna run a replay here while we're interviewing Coach. 45 points. Um, wow. Thank you guys for tuning in. We have 9 viewers here. Broadcast has reached an hour and 14 minutes. Um, wow. This is what makes Rejects special here.
Mm-hmm.
You see stuff like this. Every Super Bowl is different. Every team is different. Every team is unique. Every Super Bowl plays out a different way. Today, I'm your host, Fallen, joined by Milky here. We are joined by Super Bowl all-time winningest coach in Super Bowl history in the Rejects League, the Bill Belichick of Rejects, Matthew Hernandez. Congratulations on your 5th ring, Coach.
Thank you. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Loud and clear,
Yeah,
sir.
Good, I'm clear. All right, I just connected it to the PlayStation mic. Appreciated. Feeling good.
Buddy, you might need a PED test after that game. What an
We were locked.
Whatever you're taking, I think you need to don't be spreading that around, but make sure you send some over my way, Coach, because whatever you took, the way you were moving through those screens, I don't know,
we have our plays down by the end of the season for sure.
Oh,
we have our plays down. Yeah.
Are you a script guy? Like you know what you're calling, right? Like you know.
I know. I just don't like rinsing my plays a lot. I'll use one play and then I'll rarely use it twice. But I got like about 50 plays I'll use. I don't have a script. I won't say if it's like 3rd and long, I know what to go to.
50. My bag's about 15.
Geez. I think the Panthers have about 2.
Nah, I mean 50 might be a stretch. 50 might be a stretch, but I just don't like reusing the plays a lot. I don't know. Commish wants to bring the shit down because a lot of cheesers use their POs 3 times. Their PA crossers 3 times.
Yeah.
Commish wants to bring it down to 2, so we'll see on that. But
yeah, a lot of boomers and stuff love RPOs because they can't read a defense, so that they're like,
I'm
passing and stuff.
Yeah,
old MW2 processor.
Yeah, dudes like Madrid love RPOs, guarantee it.
He spams those bitches for sure.
I'm out scheming you type shit, but they're just broken.
Yeah, they really are this year. Yeah. It's because you can run better in them and pass good in them. So it's like, what's the downside?
Yeah, we're not here to slander Madrid. I think this is all about the Mapcast. I mean,
good guy.
We ran out of adjectives and words to describe the clinic we just watched. I don't even know how, when you get to a point you're 20-20, are you trying to? It didn't even look like you were just turtling and trying to run the ball to preserve a perfect game.
I'm not gonna lie, I was making sure that was part of the process. That's how I think every game though. You can't make the first incompletion just knowing you gotta fucking take the sack, whatever you have to do. You have to conserve the perfect completion percentage. That's all I think.
I think you legitimately you called 2 plays where Fields didn't get the pass off. Like 2 bad.
Yeah,
I don't know. 2 plays where Lil actually called the right defense to go against what you called.
Dude, he almost lurked the fuck out of me on that RPO. Holy shit, I was shook.
That was a game-changing play because...
Dude, it was. You don't react sometimes. It's just tough. Because that could have been a really different game. He came back, he cheesed me in the end. No huddled a lot at the end, but it is what it is. We got there.
Yeah, I mean, it's what we came down to. We were talking in pregame. It comes down to we see these Super Bowls. One team jumps out to a lead on another. Can the other one keep in a rhythm, keep momentum, and keep his passing consistent? Can he make 7 to 10 reads to move the ball down the field, not put the ball in harm's way, and put it in the end zone? And he wasn't even able to put it in the end zone there at the end to seal it. Tommy Eichenberg, Milky's favorite player on the Bears. I think he's gonna buy a Tommy Eichenberg jersey. Because
I'm not shocked by the color of his skin. Not surprised.
I just like the way that kid plays football.
Oh, I gotta go back through. I gotta hear them out at Edmund slander. I can only assume.
Please rewatch the game. We had a great time calling it. This was a very, very exciting, entertaining Super Bowl.
Lil did not play a bad game at all. He started pressing when he got down. He made probably could have thrown a couple extra picks, but besides that,
I know the AFC East clowns. They tried clowning him, but he's like top 3 easily in the league.
He gained a lot of respect from me during this game because you threw the kitchen sink at him and he was able to fight. He was fighting the entire game. He did not lay down. He didn't break too much. I mean,
I do respect him. He plays relatively sim. I do think he switches up if he wants to be sim or mutt, depending on who he plays. Yeah. He played relatively sim until like he had to come back there.
Yeah.
No huddle's a little mutt, but yeah.
Just like
of course.
Just like his game against Pats and the last game against the Dolphins.
Yeah, when it was a fake touch pass. Touch pass.
Very controversial.
Very controversial.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to look at that one in the rule book.
For sure. It'll be looked over.
Yeah. Just like to state that, Panthers only lost to the Bills by a touchdown.
Yeah.
That's all I have.
Yeah, he had tough games. in there. A lot of sweat fest in the AFC.
Yeah.
For sure.
I think interesting, this Super Bowl really sets up. We've got a lot of change in the league. Three top users. Well, not pops, but three playoff.
Hey, he almost won the Super Bowl. He was right there.
He lost to the keep pounding Panthers, brother.
It's not a good look.
Yeah.
Back-to-back AFC 1 seeds, but it's gonna be a big mix-up, I think.
Yeah, it's gonna definitely shake things up. Swayze, his heart's gonna probably in it.
Things are gonna be a little more balanced.
Yeah.
Do you guys know about the switching? Is it done now? I thought it was done after Super Bowl weekend.
I mean, there were only 3 teams that officially submitted requests, so.
Okay.
The Dolphins users going to the Falcons. Swayze, the Chiefs, is going to the.
He's going to the
Dolphins.
Swayze's going to the Fins.
Yeah.
Pops is going to the Falcons, and Diddy's going to the Chiefs. Yep.
Yeah. We'll see if I think Diddy sandbags regular season games and games against his brothers. We'll see if he gets a little bit more motivated.
Oh yeah, if he doesn't play his brother, it's very very likely he'll win the game. But he's locked in. Yeah. It depends if there's a COD. If there's a new COD season now, that's all factored in with the Diddy games.
Lots of factors. Yeah.
Yeah. Not a playoff not a preview or off-season pod, but I mean this Super Bowl just really highlighted you passed Wealthy on the all-time leading list.
We tried to get him back in, but I think he's busy with. I
think he's going to law.
I don't know. I think he's just doing an internship. Yeah, but he's just doing an internship right now. But I don't know.
Trevor, man.
I think he ducked.
Trevor's busy too.
Yeah, they get really busy when the game becomes sim and they can't win anymore. That's crazy.
Crazy. Yeah. You were the all-time leader, and I was double checking my math, and we were looking in the league archives, really digging in the database. This is the 20th season of Rejects now, and as far as Milky and I can tell, have you played in every season of every 20?
I might have, except the first season of this one. Oh, I know, I did. I came in late.
Yeah.
Of this Madden, I came in like week 12 or something, like late, just over the halfway mark.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we're 8. We didn't play in the playoffs that year. We're 8-0 in playoffs this Madden.
Yeah.
We're locked when it matters.
Wow. That's impressive. I mean, 20 seasons of duty to Rejects.
Yeah.
20 seasons of service time, 5 championships.
Well, Milky has 2, right?
Has Milky played in every season?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know one that he hasn't. I mean,
at least parts of every season.
At least parts. Like that was the only one I missed major time.
It's not like he was ever blacklisted from the league like me. So,
no.
Yeah. No controversial.
Yeah. That's okay. You'll have your takeover commish soon enough when NCAA comes back.
Yeah.
You'll get your get back.
We'll see.
You can boot whoever you want.
Wow, that's impressive. When we were looking through it, we thought you probably had 20 years of service to the league. 20 years of service time is impressive. We're not
even Spencer. Even Spencer, I think, took a Madden off or something in there.
Madden, when we switched over from PS4 to PS5, he didn't play with us.
Oh, that's what he was.
If you remember.
Yeah, he works like 80 hours a week, but can't get a PS5. It's crazy.
Well, listen, he was chasing girls with nice asses. All right. He's a busy man. All right, no Spencer slander here. I love that guy.
We know you have late talks at night under the pillow.
Spencer is a very good buddy of mine. I may or may not be flying out to Minnesota to see Zach Bryan this summer with him. But
damn.
Yeah, we'll see.
Heard that. But yeah, off season, best time of the year for everybody. I think we all Enjoy the off season. It'll be fun.
Yeah.
Mutt trades are starting.
There are some huge deals underway.
Should we be the first to submit our trade, Tommy? I'll type it up right now.
All right.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, which Penn State players getting traded over?
We have a pipeline here to announce. Actually, I have it all typed up here, Milk. I'll
send it in. Make sure to at comish.
Yeah, at comish, at league office.
At everyone except for the senior advisor.
Hey, I mean, you guys are gonna have someone to fight over. Brisker's gonna be an FA, so he's all for you.
Oh, heard he's been playing a lot of slot corner, so.
Elite slot corner in my scheme. Stops the run well. But I guess we can advance, right? We're good to go?
I think so. Not much else happening.
Alright, fuck a staff week. We're on the re-sign, and what time we think tomorrow? 8 Eastern? Get the FA?
Yeah, we usually set it at 8.
Alright, let's do that. I'll set an announcement up. Bears got some big moves. I think Ridley. Got to see if he progresses.
So while we're here, we'll just announce the trade right now.
Whoever's still watching, of course.
Yeah, the Panthers.
Glad to have you tuned.
The Panthers and Packers have agreed to terms. Two old buddies here sending Jair.
I don't even want to know.
Sending Jair Alexander over to the Panthers for a second and third round pick this year.
Stays running from DJ Moore. Stays running.
Panthers sending their second rounder this year and the Las Vegas third rounder they got from the Braden Allen trade. Or no, that's a Denver trade I got from trading back. But Jair Alexander looking to switch over to the Panthers to go alongside J.C. Horn. Really lock up our defensive backfield for what's a second and third pick. You know,
that's a fleece for sure. Definitely a fleece.
Trade, similar to the Jalen Ramsey deal.
Fleece is fleece.
Hopefully, LO pushes that one through here soon. But off season's looking good. We'll make sure we get some recaps.
Yeah. For sure. I Ridley didn't regress that much. Might have to sign him.
We'll see. Push that one through, but I think it's time to end this stream here.
Yeah. Great season.
An hour and a half. Congratulations again, Matt. You know, you'll
go
of course. Have we had a three-peat champ in Rejects?
Nope. Welty's been the 4 straight Super Bowls, but he won the 2 in the middle and he lost the ones on the outside.
Bunch of back-to-backs, but no three-peats.
Yeah. We got a couple dudes walking, but we'll be back and ready to go for sure.
Peace out. One final question before we wrap things up. If you recall, I don't know if this year or last year, coming out of the Bears organization, talking about Fields wasn't the guy, they weren't going to pay him.
Yeah.
What's that looking like now, sir?
Well, we told him at the beginning of the season. We said if he can't match what Jameis did, then he can't stay. But he matched what Jameis did.
I think he exceeded that. As far as our records show, that's the most touchdowns ever scored in Rejects history.
Well, I mean, a win's a win in our book. He knows it's a team sport, so the whole team showed up.
This guy. Fucking
dude, I mean, DJ Moore was an animal this year. DJ Moore was a fucking animal. Never played as a better receiver in my life.
Yep.
But yeah, Fields has been signed. He'll stick around. Good deal for what we're getting, the production we're getting out of him. Yeah.
And here we've got Lil not knowing who OJ is. Apparently he doesn't know who OJ Simpson is.
Time to wrap it up.
On that note, I'm ending it here. Thank you, Rejects, for tuning in. God bless.
Yep.
Have a good off
God
season.
Bless.
Please don't give Madrid heart palpitations with your dumbass trades, because I'm not voting on that shit.
Yep.
Yep.
All right.